Well, I've got up to walk my dog and come out and seen the start of what could be a really exciting sunrise. But here's the thing, I'm nowhere near the Peak District. It's going to take me, what, 15-20 minutes to get my stuff together, about 40 minutes to drive to where I would need to go, about another 15 to 20 minutes minimum to get somewhere interesting to stand. So I'm going to do something else instead. I'm going to head to a park that's local and maybe get this whole thing wrapped up in 30 minutes, you know, to get there. It gives me another 15 minutes to walk somewhere to find a composition to shoot what I hope is going to be a good sunrise and see how we go. How about that? Let's get this dog in and we'll go. When you're out in the morning, first thing, and it's a sort of, you know, last minute decision, and you think you've got it all planned out, naturally you're going to forget that maybe all your windows are going to be iced up, and it's going to take about another 5, maybe even 10 minutes to get it all clear. Jesus. Right, just waiting for the beast to acclimatise. It's really cold for me anyway, -3. I can see it's getting lighter already, but I've got about at least 30 minutes to get to where I need to be, and that's still going to give me a good 15-20 minutes of walking to get just somewhere. It's going to be super easy access because this is just a park, and I don't mean swings and roundabouts. It's just a nature park where they've reclaimed a lot of the old dumping ground and quarrying areas and that kind of thing, and these are great. Most places are going to have something like this locally, just a little area where, you know, it's quite pretty, and it may not have the vastness of the Peak District or, you know, the great hills and that kind of thing, but it's going to be nice and somewhere where a sunrise is going to look cool. And the other thing about this is it actually looks over the city of Stoke-on-Trent, which is not, you know, it's not National Geographic, but it will offer an interesting composition, I hope. It's worth it. What is it, an hour of my time? Anyway, I think I can see through my windows now, so off we go. Bitter up here, but everything is bathed in this sort of peachy glow at the moment. I just got to find a good spot. Nothing right now, it's just too many dead trees reaching up, but nothing to give me any kind of shape to add to the composition. Not yet anyway. Got to be something. I don't come up here much. I probably should do a bit more. Bring the dog up maybe. Did not know that there was a trig point here. How about that? And yet, not really a view. Oh well. I like these frosted trees. These are quite nice, but again, not really what I'm looking for. Just on the other side as well, get the frost on this. Very nice. Going to use the 24-105 for this. Found a shot. And we'll get my gear out, even with these big gloves on, and show you what I'm looking at. There's nothing too fancy going on here. Got a trail running straight down there, nice tall trees on the side that've got contrasting shades to them. The light, it's kind of, the colour is losing it actually as the sun comes up more. Those beautiful reds and peaches, they're kind of going now. So yeah, I think I've missed the shot, but still I like the way the trail works, so I'm going to do this shot as a little bit of an avenue shot, as I like to think of them. It has got a fence on this side, and I could take that out, but I'm probably going to leave it in because there's frost on it, so it looks nice. And yeah, all the different tones and shades in the trees is what's drawn me to this, with that central colour in the middle. So this is just a dead simple shot, but I think when it comes out it's going to look really nice. I've got 24-105 on, I think, as mentioned, hopefully, and I am gonna do it landscape, maybe try a couple of portrait shots, but I do think this will work with all of the exciting stuff either side of the trail. I've just got to make sure it isn't too much that it detracts from the middle. But let's get the shot set up. Now I've moved it along to the middle a bit more. Wasn't happy with how it was balanced, but there's some people coming up with some dogs, so I'm going to get a photo of them. Ha ha ha. Probably sort of missed the ball with the sunrise. That's okay, because this looks like it's an interesting place this morning with the frost and what's left of the snow. There really is some beautiful scenery around me. I've still got at least an hour, possibly more, of good light. Well, not the best light. Maybe I've got about half an hour of light with a bit of colour in it, and then after that, with the snow, it's probably going to be a bit harsh, but still, nonetheless, it only takes a few short steps, and I'm sure there's going to be another composition just around the corner. Okay, having wandered around the tree for a bit, I've settled on the angle I'm going to show you. I've taken a couple of shots around it as well, which I'd always advise, because your first shot might have been the best shot. But yeah, this is what I'm going for, and I've had to go under a tree to get this. I'll show you. Okay, there she is. I'm sure this video will not do it justice, but I really like the way we've got this line here and then it stretches out over. This is a problem. this tree is a problem, so I'm probably going to move around just to the left a little, but I don't want to lose this shape. That's the thing, I don't want to lose that shape, and that may mean that some judicious Photoshop work is going to be required. I don't know. I mean, I don't want any more of the picture than this, to be honest, so hopefully this just slight move, just show you on the video, if I move around just a bit, you see, I don't lose that shape, still got that shape, and then I've got that gap between my tree and that tree, and I can just crop there beautifully. And look at the light, how it's hitting the trees at the back there. Look at that, the sunrise coming up and just kissing those trees. This is going to be beautiful. Okay, not sure about this one. To my eye, I love it. It looks beautiful. Whether the camera is going to be so generous with it, I don't know. But I think I'll switch the camera around so you can see. So with the GoPro, everything's going to seem a bit farther away. But it was that snowy bank I was talking about, and then the trees to the side of it. There's a you can't see with this. I'm going to have to do this in a better way. But there's a large tree there. And then all of the trees seem to sweep back to me, and with the light touching them and leaving a little bit of shadow at the bottom, I think it looks good. But it kind of continues around this way, so I'm wondering maybe if just a 3-shot pano might be called for to make it make it work. I'm going to give it a whirl. This may be a disaster. Everything is so frosted, it just looks like you know, your classic winter wonderland. It really is quite nice. I thought I'd head down this icy bit because I'm brave, because of the way the light is striking the trees in the distance. So again, I'm sort of running after where the light is, which is not a bad strategy. Might pay off. So I've just spotted ahead that the sun is striking, it's a little bit higher, the sun is striking the trees, so they've got colour on them. Yeah, okay, so maybe there's something up here. Let's go have a look. Just show you. So you can see that, I don't know if you can with this, the sun is striking the trunks of the trees. But I've also just seen that it's frosty further down. And as the sun rises, it's going to drop down onto that frost, and that could do something. Oh, this is it now. It's decision time, isn't it? What did it say? Crap or get off the pot. Wow. Okay, quite bright. I'll show you. Okay, you can probably see the sun starting to belt through these trees here. So that's where I'm going to try and shoot, but I'm going to do it now because we're going to run out of time. Backing them in. I don't think that worked. I think I needed a bit of mist, a bit of fog, just to break it up a bit. It's a real shame because really we should be getting mist and fog. You know, it's the time of year, isn't it? Seems a bit unfair, to be honest. Just a quick pitch while I'm walking. A real big thanks to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. Well, I hit 400 subscribers, which is a fantastic goal for me to have hit, and of course the next big one will be 500, so let's see how we do. If you're new to the channel, please do like and subscribe and ring the little bell so you'll get notified. And if you've got comments or if you want to share it so there might be others interested in, if not the photography, then the places I go to, then get it out there, make a fuss, because it really helps me. And the better I do, the more I can get out, the more places I can go to and share with you, which is really what this is all about. It's about sharing a passion. So again, thanks all you folks who've come on the journey so far. Welcome to those visiting for the first time. I hope you enjoy this, the little local one I'm doing. And yeah, thanks, it's really cool. So I think this is going to be the last shot for this morning. The light's definitely dropping now, so I'm going to struggle to really make the most of this place. But I've really enjoyed being here. I've been in the summer and it's just awash with green and everything is lost. But this frost and the patches of snow really made a difference. So hopefully there's some good shots to come out of this. And I never know really. Every now and then I'll like, yeah, that's a banger. But most of the time I've got to wait till I get home to decide if I really like the shot. This is a simple thing. It's another like just tree out on its own. And the reason I picked this one is because there's houses and industry behind it, because I just want to make it clear that this is an area within a city, you know, that Longton and Fenton, Shelton, Bucknell, it's just all around me is the urban landscape, and this is a bit of natural beauty that they've created from former industry. More of this needs to be done, of course, but just to keep it real, I decided that this tree with the houses in the background and then the lovely tops of the trees, because there's quite a drop there, the tops of the trees are all frosted, and I think this could look nice. So I'm going to finish on this. I'll throw it up in a second. Thanks so much for coming along to this one, and see you for the next.